Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'll be discussing the RAM management on my brand new OnePlus 3. Also, I have here a TPU Gel Case for my OnePlus 3 which I recently got from Amazon UK, so I'll leave a link down below should you wish to purchase the case. Okay, so without wasting any more time, let's quickly get into this. I know there's been a lot of talk about RAM management on the OnePlus 3 in the media, so we will ignore all the hype, all what we have heard so far, and we will look at the RAM management from a very neutral and general consumer perspective. If the phone can hold 5 or 6 or 7 apps, to me that's good enough. Okay, so I've got some apps here like Facebook, Google+, YouTube, Twitter. So I'll open a few apps here, and also I've got some games here as well. So we can open a couple of games. If the phone can hold all these games and also these apps, that means the RAM management is fine on the OnePlus 3. If not, hopefully we will find out soon anyway. Okay, so let's first of all make sure that we have all the RAM memory cleared up, and there's nothing here, so let's clear the memory up. There we go. So, and also the RAM memory up as well. So everything is now fully cleared. So now let's have a look and see if the phone can hold a few apps. I'll open maybe approximately around 10 apps and with a couple of games, and we'll see how the RAM management is like on the OnePlus 3. Okay, so first of all, let's start off with Instagram. That's my Instagram page. So let's open up, say, my latest picture which I put on Instagram just a few days ago. Okay, so now let's get into YouTube and let's get into my channel as well. There we go. Okay, from here let's get into my channel and let's open a video up. There you go, OnePlus 3 first 48 hours of battery life. So let's open this up. We'll just leave it there. Okay, now let's open Facebook up and let's have a look and see if we can open my page, Jay the Android Freak. There we go. And if we can get into, say, the latest video, and we can go into the comment section, just leave it like there. Okay, alright, so let's get into Twitter and let's get into my tweets, the latest tweets that I've put up. By the way, I've just found out that there's a new OTA update for the OnePlus 3. As you can see, we have now the latest 3.2.0, which will be available in the next 48 hours. So far I haven't had the update, but I'll quickly show you which version of Oxygen OS I am running currently at the moment. So I'm running 3.1.2 and the one which is available is 3.2.0. so once I receive the update, I will definitely do a video on that as well. Apparently that update that I showed you on Twitter is supposed to fix the RAM management issues on the OnePlus 3. Okay, so let's now open up Phone Genie. This is one of the apps I frequently use to read all about phones and stuff, so we leave it there as well. Okay, so now let's get into Epic Geek and let's open up Android, and from here see if we can open up, say, any of the articles. There you go. Fox launches 3 new Android smartphones. Okay, so let's open up Play Store now and let's get into games and categories. Let's go into arcade and let's get into any of the games, say Sonic. There we go, so we'll leave it there at Sonic. So far we've opened 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tabs. Now also let's include some games. Let's open up, say, Unkilled. There we go. That's a game which I played in my gaming performance video on the phone. If you haven't seen that video, guys, please go and have a look and see. I'm sure you'll find the game very, very interesting. So it's taken a bit of time. Obviously it's a heavy game, so it will take us time to load up. By the way, the phone has 6 gigs of RAM, in case if you didn't know, and this is the only version that's coming up on the OnePlus 3. Okay, let's lower the volume down, speaker's quite loud. So let's get into the missions. There we go, start. So we'll go all the way into the game, and then once you're about to start playing it, we'll pause it there and then we will open another game. Okay, so now that you can see we are in the game, guys, so let's pause it here and let's hope that we come back on it once we try to come back onto the game. Okay, so now let's open another, let's open Terminator. This is also on a game I frequently play, and I also did put this on my gaming performance video. A heavy game as well, so it'll take time to load it. Once it's loaded, we will pause it and then we go back on to other apps. Okay, in a few seconds it should be up and running. There we go. So let's get into missions and get into the New York mission, deploy, and let's have a look. Okay, so now into the gameplay. Let's pause it. There we go, guys. And now let's get back. So we have opened 2 games so far, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 apps. So in total 10 apps, 2 games and 8 apps. So now let's get into the multitask pane, and let's start going into all these apps one at a time and see if they are still in the RAM memory. Let's first of all go to Instagram. There we go. It did reload just a bit, but it was able to put it up straight away where we left it. Okay, let's get into YouTube now. I was on my OnePlus 3 battery life video. As you can see, still there where we left it. Okay, let's get into Facebook. In the comment section, one of my latest articles there, it is still there, so lovely, not too bad. Okay, back to Twitter, where we were discussing the OnePlus 3's latest OTA update at 3.2.0, so it's still there as well. Okay, let's get back into now settings, and we were looking at the current version of Oxygen OS, still there as well. Let's go to Phone Genie, and this one has reloaded. As you can see, we were not there, we were actually back in here where I left it, just right there. So it did reload. Okay, so it lost a bit of data there. So let's go. That means after 4 or 5 apps, it starts to lose the app data. Let's get back into Epic Geek. Let's have a look. This is still there, so this is good news. Let's get back into Sonic Dash. This was where on the Play Store we had the game installed, trying to install the game. That's where we left it. Okay, so now let's get into Game Unkilled. There we go. So let's have a look and see if this reload. As you can see, the game is not there, it's reloading, and we had opened up 10 apps, and the game is obviously reloading. We were in the missions bit, if you remember, story, and inside the mission, so it's not there. Okay, so now let's have a look at the last game. That was Terminator, and let's have a look and see if that reloads as well. Yep, as you can see, the Terminator has also been reloaded. That means the RAM wasn't able to keep the games inside the RAM memory. With the phone with 6 gigs of RAM, you do expect to at least hold up to 10 apps, but unfortunately it's the case. As you can see, it is not holding apps. It's holding the normal regular apps like Facebook, Instagram and stuff. As soon as you give it a memory intensive apps like games and stuff, it will not be able to hold it. But still, for me personally, apart from the games, I've had no issues with RAM management. And as far as the normal apps are concerned, Facebook, Google+, I use a lot of these apps, guys, every day, and I've had no major issues so far. But obviously, as you can see in the video, there's clearly an issue with RAM management, and hopefully in the next OTA update, which is about to come in the next 48 hours, I will definitely announce this on my Twitter account, on my social media, everywhere else, and that will be followed up by a video as usual, like always, on my channel. Okay, so now we have had a look at the RAM management. We have an idea now. Let's quickly have a look at the case. I don't want to prolong the video too long before you guys get bored. So let's get the case out and have a look and see what this is about. It's a cheap case, guys. It's not an expensive case, but I am a big fan of TPU Gel cases because you're able to see through your phone, and it's nice and simple as well. No complications. Okay, so let's have a look at this now. Okay. Typical, normal, regular TPU gel case, nothing special about it. It's quite flexible, that's the thing I like about it, and it's see-through as well. Okay, so now let's put the OnePlus 3 in the case. There we go, it goes into the case straight away. So if you try to take the case off, you can easily take it off as well, and you can easily put in there as well. So let's have a look and see. The first thing I noticed, it is not adding much weight to OnePlus 3, and the thing I love about the color, I can see through the case straight away without any issues. That's why I don't like other cases where they cover the phone completely. What's the point of having a phone if you can't look at the color? That's the thing which obviously attracts you the most, the color and the actual form factor. And secondly, it doesn't add much weight to the OnePlus 3, and I'm feeling much secure. As you guys know, I did mention that in my unboxing, OnePlus 3 is quite a slippery phone, and it can easily slip out of your hands, especially if your hands are dry. If your hands have got a bit of sweat on them, then obviously you'll be able to grip it better. But if you're out and about in the cold weather and your hands are dry, most likely the phone will slip out. Okay, so let's have a look and see. This is the power cut here on the right hand side. As you can see, it's working normally with a good nice tactile feedback, no issues whatsoever. Also, the SIM tray is obviously now covered, but once you have put your SIM in, most people wouldn't even bother obviously using this port, so no problems here. At the bottom, as you can see here, you have the 3.5mm jack, and also along with the mic, nice cutout here as well, type C USB, and also the speaker is well cut out, so very well done, not too bad here as well. On the left hand side, as you can see, this is where your volume rocker is, and also your switch for change of profiles. As you can see, nice cutout here as well. So let's get into the OnePlus 3 and let's see if the volume bit is working. There we go, the volume rockers are working, nice tactile feedback to it, and nice feel and nice touch to it as well. And also your switch is working as well. The profile change switcher is very easy, nice and easy, and very functional. You have to, I think, push it a bit because the cut is a bit deep, as you can see in the video, so you have to really make your finger feel that bit before you can change the switches. I'm not finding it as easy as it was obviously without the case, but still manageable, not too bad. So all in all, a decent case. All the ports are nicely cut out. At the back, as you can see, there's one cutout for the flash and also for the camera, along with the mic on top there as well, as you can see, so not too bad here as well. So decent case, and also it's got a bit of as you can see, a bit of lip around the edges and corners. As you can see, there's a bit of lip, so if the phone falls like this, for instance, it might save the screen a bit from touching the surface it falls on. So there's a chance it might save your screen from cracking, but obviously there's no guarantee. As you can see, the case is very, very minimalistic, and it's not adding much weight to the phone, and it's not giving the screen as much protection as you would expect from, say, a big bumper case. So guys, this was it. So we have discussed the RAM management, also the case on the OnePlus 3, and like I said, I'll leave a link down below for the case should you wish to purchase, and if you like it. And that's pretty much it. So if you like my video, guys, please give it a thumbs up. Any questions about RAM management, OnePlus 3, please feel free to ask me in the comment section, and like always, please subscribe as it helps, and I shall see you in the next video.